Hi guys, Charlie Boxing Focus. Tyson Fury made Christian Hammer made it made him look like a sparring partner. It was an impressive performance by Fury, in that Hammer was never in it at all, and it was not dissimilar to the Derek Chisora fight in that regard. And once Fury was comfortable enough that Hammer didn't pose a threat, he started to close the distance a bit more and started going to the body. And then after a few rounds of that, Hammer was... You saw him after the 8th round, he walks back to his corner shaking his head. He's got nothing left. He's got nothing to offer Fury other than a highlight reel knockout, and thinks better of it. And I think this is going to be a problem for Fury. I think he's going to struggle now to find opponents that will make for worthwhile learning experiences, will make for entertaining fights. You know, that if that had been the only headline fight on the card, fans might have been a bit disappointed. Which is not really a knock on Tyson Fury. He can only work with what's in front of him, but you know, there's just nobody really out there that's gonna challenge him that isn't called Vladimir Klitschko or Deontay Wilder, and I firmly believe that Vladimir is going to choose to fight Wilder next, because between Wilder and Fury, Wilder is by far the easier of the two opponents for Vladimir Klitschko. I mean, I think Fury beats Wilder as well if they ever fight. But it's not going to be in 2015. So what does he do for the rest of 2015? Who's he going to go up against? It's going to be interesting for the fans. It's going to be worthwhile for his career. And I can only really think perhaps David Price, perhaps Robert Lanius is making a comeback, perhaps him. It's just gonna be a perennial problem for Fury until he either secures a fight with Vladimir Klitschko, and I just don't think Vladimir Klitschko wants that fight, or Vladimir Klitschko retires and then Fury can become the world champion and start defending a belt where perhaps the opponent, the level of the opponent matters a little less because you're the champion and you're just accepting challenges. But yeah, just not that many guys out there who you consider worthwhile opponents for Fury at this point in time. I mean, even David Price, Tony Thompson mugged him, and I don't think Tony Thompson's a better fighter than Fury. I think Fury beats Tony Thompson. I think Fury's got as much boxing ability and craft as Tony Thompson, and he's displayed that in recent fights. So, perhaps it's one that'll sell to the British fans, and I think Fury knocks Price out. But then who does he fight? Like I say, perhaps Lanius becomes relevant again, but it's just going to be something that Fury struggles with, finding an opponent that he can get motivated for as well. Don't forget, motivation's a big thing these days. But yeah, we will keep tabs on Tyson Fury. Big fan. Would love to see him go on to win a world title, and entertaining as well. Some people might not appreciate his sense of humour, but I do. I find it very funny. But I do have one theory. I think he keeps on losing bets in the pub. That's why I think he keeps on singing after fights. I don't think this is something that he's doing voluntarily. He's obviously doing it voluntarily, but I think he's been induced. But there we go. I guess until he tells us the full story, we'll never know. So this is Charlie with Boxing Focus. Let me know what you thought of Tyson Fury and who you'd like to see him fight next, and who do you think will take the fight, more importantly.